Hey Haven family, welcome back to your favorite gardening channel. Today we're breaking down the most common watermelon growing mistakes that could be holding you back from a bountiful harvest. Don't forget to subscribe and join our growing community of garden enthusiasts. Let's dive in. The first mistake many gardeners make is choosing the wrong watermelon variety for their space. While those giant 30-pound varieties look amazing, they need extensive growing space and longer growing seasons. For smaller gardens, stick to compact varieties like Sugar Baby or Bush Sugar Baby. Consider your growing zone and season length when selecting seeds. Some varieties need up to 100 days to mature. Poor placement can doom your watermelon patch from the start. These sun-loving plants need a minimum of 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Planting in partial shade or cramped spaces severely reduces yield. Ensure your location has rich, well-draining soil and protection from strong winds. Remember, watermelon vines can spread 6 to 20 feet depending on variety. Skimping on soil preparation is a costly mistake. Watermelons are heavy feeders requiring rich, organic matter. Simply digging a hole and planting isn't enough. Work in plenty of compost, aged manure, and organic matter to a depth of at least 12 inches. The soil pH should be between 6.0 and 6.8 for optimal nutrient uptake. Planting too early or too late can spell disaster. Watermelons need warm soil, at least 70 degrees Fahrenheit, or 21 degrees Celsius for good germination. Starting too early leads to cold, stunted plants, while planting too late might not leave enough time for fruit development. Start seeds indoors 3 to 4 weeks before the last frost date, or direct sow when soil temperatures are consistently warm. Inconsistent watering is perhaps the most common mistake. Watermelons need regular, deep watering, especially during fruit development. However, overhead watering can lead to leaf diseases and fruit rot. Use drip irrigation or soaker hoses to keep foliage dry while maintaining consistent soil moisture. Mulching helps retain moisture and suppress weeds. Many gardeners underestimate the need for support. While watermelons can grow on the ground, elevating fruits on supports prevents rot and saves space. Use sturdy trellises, fences, or mesh supports. For heavier fruits, create slings using old t-shirts or mesh bags to prevent them from breaking off the vine prematurely. Poor pollination leads to fruit drop or misshapen melons. Watermelons have separate male and female flowers on the same plant. Without adequate pollinator activity, fruits won't develop properly. Plant pollinator-attracting flowers nearby, and consider hand-pollinating during early morning hours if you notice poor fruit set. Over or under-fertilizing can significantly impact your harvest. While watermelons are heavy feeders, too much nitrogen promotes excessive vine growth at the expense of fruit production. Use a balanced fertilizer during initial growth, then switch to one higher in phosphorus and potassium when flowering begins. Ignoring early signs of pest problems can quickly escalate into major issues. Common pests include cucumber beetles, squash bugs, and aphids. Monitor plants regularly and address problems early using organic controls like neem oil or insecticidal soap. Companion planting with marigolds and nasturtiums can help deter some pests. Many gardeners avoid pruning watermelon vines, but strategic pruning can improve yield and fruit quality. Remove damaged or diseased foliage promptly. Limit fruits to 2 to 3 per vine for larger varieties to ensure proper development. Pinch off end buds after fruit set to focus energy on developing melons. Determining the right harvest time confuses many gardeners. Common signs of ripeness include the tendril nearest the fruit dying off, the bottom spot turning yellow or cream-colored, and a hollow sound when tapped. Don't rely on thumping alone. Use multiple indicators to ensure perfect ripeness. Even perfect watermelons can be ruined by improper storage. Don't refrigerate uncut melons unless they're fully ripe. Store at room temperature until ready to eat. Once cut, store pieces in airtight containers in the refrigerator and consume within 3 to 5 days for best quality. That's all for today's guide on avoiding watermelon growing mistakes. Drop a comment below sharing your watermelon growing experiences, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Remember, learning from mistakes makes us better gardeners. See you in the next video.